Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Body and Soul Expo podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Starr, and along with my wife, Lorin, the founder and producers of this event on Saturday, May 9th and Sunday, May 10th, we will be hosting a 2-day health and well-being expo with some of the most knowledgeable and experienced practitioners our world has to offer. They come from near, they come from far, from Oregon, Washington, D.C., Maryland, California, maybe even Hawaii are just some of the places they are flying in from. And on Friday evening, May 8th, you won't want to miss a world premiere of a secret follow-up movie called Your Money Vibes, with many of the same cast in that film in this one. And we've been honored by the producers to have be just one of 3 places internationally to host this premiere.
What if one weekend could completely transform the way you think, feel, and live? At the Body and Soul Expo, you'll hear from powerful voices like Tony Ghazi, Sue Whitaker, Bruce Starr, Dr. Thaint, Dannion Brinkley, Jackie Woodside, Ryan Reeder, Aaron Clemens, Chief Mel Standing Eagle, Dr. Melinda Muscroft, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael, Lori Spagna and Brian Clement and Anna. Learn from world-class keynote speakers who are transforming the way we think about healing, consciousness, and living with purpose. These are not just speakers. They are guides, pioneers, and catalysts for real change. From deep healing to spiritual awakening to clarity, purpose, and abundance. This is more than inspiration. This is transformation. May 9 to 10, 2026 at the Palm Beach Gardens Marriott. Get your tickets now, before it's sold out.
This premiere, 2 other places being Los Angeles and Australia. The executive producer of the film, Jackie Woodside, will be here with us, and a few of the cast of the film will be appearing virtually. So please follow us on Facebook to get all the latest updates on that evening and the expo. And of course, check out our bodyandsoulexpo.org website. You know, I just love these podcasts and the conversations we have with these vendors and speakers because they give you and I a chance to meet the heart and soul behind the Body and Soul Expo movement. One of my favorite people, Ilene Gottlieb, you've been so supportive of the Body and Soul Expo since its very first inaugural weeks. And now here we are, 9 months, a year later, and we're doing another one. And it's a very exciting time because we learned a lot from that very first one. And now this expo is going to be completely different from the other one. For one thing, we're going to be using 2 huge ballrooms to house all the vendors and exhibitors. And that alone is a huge change. So again, Ilene, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Truly my joy, Bruce. Thank you for inviting me onto your podcast and for giving me an opportunity to share and be a part of this event. It really was a wonderful inaugural event last October. It really was.
Yeah,
So I'm really looking forward to next month. It's coming up next month.
Oh my goodness,
It's
coming, it's coming fast. But we're ready. We're ready. And you know what's exciting about this? The last time it was all done in one day, and then it was like, oh, it's Sunday night. But this time we're going to have that beautiful Friday night world premiere of a terrific secret type movie called Your Money Vibes, and then 2 days. So everybody will be exhausted by Sunday night this time.
I didn't plan anything for Monday just because of that, for sure. I'm looking forward to it, though. One of the things that I'm really excited about is because I have a little bit more time to spend when I do my presentation. So this time, my presentation is going to be an experiential. So I'm real excited about that. We're going to be talking about conscious heart connection, Ho'oponopono, the ancient Hawaiian problem-solving process, and working with essential oils. So we've got a Mother's Day theme going since it's Mother's Day weekend. So we're going to be focusing on the heart because what's more valuable, what's more yummy than mommy love, right? But it's not just for moms, it's for everyone because we're always a mom, a parent type figure to someone, even if we don't have our own children. And that's me. I don't have my own children, but I am referred to as mom by many people because of the work that we do to support people and coming home to their hearts. So I'm really looking forward to this. The oils we're going to be working with are all about releasing trauma from that heart center to make it more receptive in receiving and giving love, which isn't that what we're all about here as human beings anyway? Isn't that what we're learning, right? Or remembering? And so it
The
should be,
trauma, the trauma
mm,
is probably the biggest culprit
agreed.
preventing people from opening up their hearts. Maybe you lost your first love, and I've written a whole two books about that actually, and that's a disaster. Either your boyfriend or girlfriend changed their mind, went off to college, your parents broke you up, he or she wasn't good enough, his parents broke you up, you weren't good enough, whatever it was a
Or all of the
disaster
above.
for a lot of people. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, from the research I've done, some people have not recovered. So, what you're talking about can be one of the most important things out there. And, there's, I have a feeling that in the very near future, there's going to be a lot of use for exactly what you're doing to help bring this world and community back into proper working order.
Well, I think that we're exactly where we're supposed to be, Bruce. It's a process being human and evolving for sure. And even though when we're in this place of still in the process of healing, if it's trauma or some other issue, it takes time. I always trust and know we're exactly where we need to be at all given times, that everything occurs in perfect and divine order. And I don't apply that over here, but not over here. So I believe that that's applicable to every life experience. I'm really grateful that there is this amazing opportunity that you and Lorin have created where we can connect with our communities. We are so blessed that the two of you have chosen to invest your time, efforts, and expertise in creating this Body and Soul Expo. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Really
Really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
that. We both went out on a limb, but the limb was looking out over a fertile valley and
Yeah.
saying, this place has never had anything like this. And I think, and Lauren said, we think this would be a great place to have a large scale health and well-being expo. And
Hmm.
just what you said, bringing the community together. I look at it this way. The Undercover Boss, that show, The Undercover Boss at all?
No, I'm
No.
not familiar. Mm-mm.
Okay, it's been on CBS for a long, long time, and it's about a CEO who, to learn about what works and what doesn't work in his company, goes undercover as a janitor, as a typical
Ah,
workman, and
okay.
that's the only way he gets to learn what's really going on in his company. Now, the reason
Mm,
I bring that up is he comes away a different person.
sure.
He learned some very deep lessons. And I know that for the rest of his life, he's going to be treating people differently and in a good way. And
That
I
makes
feel
sense.
the same
Mm,
way about our expo. I said, if
mm,
1,000 or 2,000 people come and they get something they didn't expect, and they get something that warms their
yeah.
heart, and they leave with stories and tales of how incredible the event was, they will be different the rest of their lives, and they'll be treating others differently in a positive way the rest of their
Mm.
lives and the rest of the other people's lives.
I agree. I agree. Without exception. You know, I was really amazed and very happy that I had almost 40 people that attended my presentation when we had our last expo. And so I am really looking forward to being able to serve more people because clearly there was a need and an attraction to talking about Ho'oponopono and trauma. And this time we'll be talking about that and expanding it more to include the heart center and literally experience a guided meditation as well as these oils and wonderful information that will help them to take these tools with them and to carry on with their lives with these tools in their back pocket, which is just brings me great joy for sure.
Well, we're blessed that you have created this life for yourself to become an
Mm.
expert in the Honopono and in the oils. Honopono, right?
Ho'oponopono.
Oh, I was close. So I should know that by now
You know
because
what, Bruce? It doesn't matter whether you can pronounce it correctly or not. If you can say, I love you, thank you, that's all you need with the updated version. Or if you want to just work with the four phrases, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. If you can say those, you don't need to know how to pronounce Ho'oponopono. It all works.
it's
Yeah,
so powerful
I
that I
agree.
told you the last time we did a video together that I had that right on the uh, left side of my computer, and when things slowed down, the first thing I did was to look at that, and that's because of
Yeah.
you. And we're very honored that you want to return to our expo again and share those really incredible and unique talent, skills, and abilities. And I just know that your room is going to be packed
Mm,
again this time.
thank you.
And we're here for everyone to have a wonderful experience and just talk to the people like Eileen that were there last year. And most of the people will tell you that they didn't have a chance to go to the bathroom, they didn't sit down, they didn't eat, they
True,
didn't they didn't eat anything. And
true.
but this time we're having two ballrooms. And what does that mean? It means that we're going to spread people out a little bit. Some will be in this ballroom, some will be in that ballroom.
Right.
And the goal is for the vendors to get around, for the vendors to meet other vendors, because these
Mm,
vendors are off the charts talented and skilled and experienced
mm.
in things that weren't introduced at the last expo. A lot of new people bringing a whole new table of
That's
information.
wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that you're also going to have those practitioners that are vendors that are offering experiential services. They're giving you that experience of their work. You're creating a quiet room for them. And I think that's wonderful. I will not be in that room because I'm also going to be offering Akashic Records readings when I'm not in my room doing my presentation. So I'm looking forward to the flow, the excitement, the energy of being around such wonderful people because that really was what the experience was last time.
I say it was like a Woodstock loving. You,
It
you didn't
really
know
was in its own way.
you didn't know what you were getting into, and then the storm hit, and the mud was flying, and everybody was hugging and kissing, and really sad when the day was over.
Yeah, well, we did have the storm last
Oh
time and a
yes,
lot of flooding, but no mud, thank goodness. But
we
there was
felt
a
so
nasty
bad at
storm.
the
Yeah.
come 6:30 when things are really people were really starting to leave, and one of our vendors was heading back up to Maryland, and we go, oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
And so again, thank you again, Eileen. This has been wonderful. Another treat to spend time with you here
You're
on the
welcome.
Body and Soul Expo podcast. And any last words you want to say before we retired for the show?
Come to the expo. Come join us. please stop by my table and say hello and let us know that you saw me on your podcast and let's have a conversation. I am looking forward to this opportunity to be of service. That's really why we're doing this as participants in this expo, as vendors or presenters. We're here to serve you. So please join us, stop by and say hello. Enjoy a rose quartz heart as my gift to you. And I'm also going to be selling Ho'oponopono window clings that you can put on your mirrors, by your car, on the windshield to remind you very gently to do your Ho'oponopono cleaning, that you can have it expand and grow and come more and more into your heart. I am Ilene Gottlieb, the heart healer, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks, Bruce.
You're very welcome. Ilene, before you go, how can people reach you?
My website is probably the easiest way, and that's Ilene, Ilene, thehearthealer.com. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Beautiful. God bless. See you soon.
Blessings.
Bye-bye, everybody.